Hello Raiders, happy Black History Month. As you know, this is the time to celebrate and recognize the major contributions and culture that African Americans have brought throughout history. In honor of this month, I've decided to interview a few individuals about what Black History Month means to them. Let's check it out.
Black History Month to me is like a time where we can celebrate our upcomings and everything we've been through over the years and how we've evolved, not only as a race, but as a culture.
It means a lot. You don't know where you're going unless you know where you've been. And so your history is very important. I know sometimes we talk about the same stories over and over, and that's important because if you really look at the message behind all of those stories and all those people, they fought for things that we take for granted now. So Black History Month and Black history in general is really one of the more important things to people of my African American descent.
Well, I think Black History Month means that I need to demonstrate through my actions and words positive impact that we've had on the United States as a whole group of people, the contributions that we've made as educators in educating students, and overall the pride that I have in the way I was raised and grew up and the education that I've been able to achieve in this country.
To me, Black History Month means it's kind of in the title, Black History Month, to connect with your past and your roots, to see where you came from, so that the same mistakes aren't made again, so that you can go to the future and have better prospects than your past. To be able to look at your past and see how much work you did to motivate yourself to keep moving forward.
First of all, Black History Month, it means a lot of things. Like, it's just letting everybody know, like, the history of what everybody else been, like, our ancestors been through and stuff, It's a powerful movement,
Black History Month means to me a difference in diversity as well as a difference in the world.
Black History Month means celebrating the culture, the Black culture, everything we pretty much created, and all the things that we do. So that's like the music, the clothes, the food. Yeah, just pretty much celebrating the culture, even the African culture, just everything between African and African American, or, Afro-Latina, everything, all of that.
Black History Month to me is a month that we celebrate our ancestors and we celebrate everything that Black people as a whole have been through. I feel that this month especially is a month that we should talk about what really happened, talk about how history really played out and not just what we learned from textbooks. I think History Month is the perfect month for us basically just to solve what happened and not just push it down.
Black History Month is a time for us to share our heritage with the rest of the world. It's an opportunity for us to reflect on where we've been, where we are, and where we are going as a nation, as African Americans, not just as African Americans, but our contributions to this society, which we know as the United States of America.
Black History Month to me means like celebrating Black people in all aspects, like their beauty, their contributions to society and music and everything like that.
I am celebrating Black History Month by just being proud of everything. I am mixed, but I'm mixed 75-25, 75% Black, but I'm just choosing to embrace everything around me. Like, every day is Black History Month, like every day is celebrating Black people for us because we have to live in this, but I feel like this month especially, I'm just being more open to everyone else's stories and stuff.
I think just by example. I think just by being a role model, or try to be a role model. We do some things with our family on a daily, weekly, weekend basis that we just remember where we're from. If you haven't done Ancestry.com, I can trace my family all the way back to 1823, which is huge, and just knowing your DNA. But that's for all people. So you just have to know where you're coming from, and that's really what Black history is all about.
This month I decided to really delve into a couple of really good books. And the first one that I was reading and just finished is called Blackbirds in the Sky. And it was about the 1921 Black Wall Street massacre, the Tulsa, Oklahoma massacre. So I wanted to know more about that information and just that whole process of how Black Wall Street was developed. And it was very, very impactful and informative. So I have actually posted it on Facebook and encouraged other people to try to read it. And I'm currently reading a book by Isabel Wilkerson called Caste, and it talks about the caste system and how we have different levels of people in a hierarchy system. So really just educating myself more on some historical things that I wasn't aware of in more detail.
So how am I choosing to celebrate Black history? Honestly, I am choosing to take this opportunity to pour into my children. As a father, I want to make sure that, again, they know where we come from, that they know the history of not only our family, but they know how they fit in the family, as well as support them and help them to understand that, hey, just as creative as our culture is, as the people in our culture, that they too can contribute to society and be successful and be legends in their own right.
With my children, we're going to go to the library. We're going to go to the African American Museum in Fair Park in South Dallas, just to teach them a little bit of things that I didn't know, especially because I'm not from Texas. So I think it'll be a good, something different, something nice for my children.
This month, I'm celebrating Black History Month. I think just by, like, I guess in the way I dress and, like, on Instagram, I've been posting, like, Black History Month, like, quotes and, like, different videos about Black History Month almost every day.
By being Black every day and loving it every day.
How I'm choosing to celebrate it is to basically just, celebrate and embrace myself and learn more about my culture, learn more about other African cultures or Afro cultures, of course, with many, because it's always more to learn with our culture. So that's just pretty much how I celebrate it. It can go beyond the month as well. You just don't have to learn or embrace the culture just because it's Black History Month. So for me, Black History Month is all year round,
Raiders, for the remainder of this month, I encourage you to continue to research, learn, and appreciate what this month is about, because Black history is American history. Happy Black History Month.